soon recover his accustomed health.
If he were dead, what would betide me?
No other harm but loss of such a lord.
The loss of such a lord includes all harm.
The heavens have blessed you with a goodly son, to be your comforter when he is gone.
Oh, he is young, and his minority is put unto the trust of Richard Gloucester, a man that loves not me nor none of you.
Is it concluded that he shall be protector?
It is determined, not concluded yet. So it must be if the king should die now.
Good time of day to your royal grace.
Saw you the king today?
Come from business, Majesty.
Well, God grant him health. Did you confer with him?
Madam, I did. He desires to take atonement betwixt the Duke of Gloucester and your kindred.
But all were well, but that will never be. I fear our happiness is at its highest.
They do me wrong, and I will not endure it.
Who are they that complain to the king that I pursue to serve and love them not?
By holy Paul, they love his grace, but likely that fill his ears with such dissensuous rumors, because I cannot flatter and speak fair, smile in men's faces, smooth, deceive, and calm. I must be held a rancorous enemy. Cannot a plain man live and think no harm, but thus his simple truth must be abused by silken sly, insinuating jacks.
To whom in all this present speaks you of grace?
To thee, that hath nor honesty nor grace. When have I injured thee? When done thee wrong? Or thee, or any of your faction, a plague upon you all. His royal person cannot be quiet, scarce of breathing, but you must trouble him with lewd complaints.
My lord of Gloucester, you mistake the matter. The king of his own royal disposition, and not provoked by any suitor else, aiming but like your interior hatred, which in your outward actions shows itself against my kindred brother and myself, makes him to sin, that thereby you may gather the grounds for ill will and so remove it.
I cannot tell. The world has grown so bad when every jack became a gentleman, as many a gentle person made a jack.
Oh, come, we know your meaning, Brother Gloucester. You envy my advancement, and my friends, so God grant it may never leave you.
Meantime, God grants that I have need of you. My brother is now hunted by your means, myself disgraced, and the nobility held in contempt, whilst many fair promotions are given to ennoble those who some 2 days scarce were worth a noble.
I never did incense his majesty against the Duke of Clarence, but have been an earnest advocate to plead for him.
You may deny that you were not the cause of my Lord Hastings, like
Yes,
you
she may, my lord.
She may Lord Rivers. Why? Who knows not so? She may do more, sir, than deny that, what may she not? She may, hey, marry may she.
What, marry may she?
What marry may she marry with a king?
Oh, my lord of Gloucester, I'm too long for your blunt upbraidings and your bitter scoffs. By heaven, I will acquaint his majesty with the gross taunts I have often endured. I would rather be a country servant maiden than a great queen in this condition to be thus taunted, scorned, and baited at. The small joy I have of being England's queen.
Unless it be that small, God, I beseech thee, thy honor, state, and seat is due to me.
What? Threat you me with telling of the king? Tell him, and spare not. Look, what I have said, I will avouch in presence of the king. 'Tis time to speak. My pains are quite forgot.
Out, devil. I remember them too well. Thou slewest my husband at the tower and my poor son at Tewkesbury.
Ere you were queen, yea, or your husband king, I was a pack horse in his great affairs. To royalize his blood, I spilled mine own.
Yea, much better blood than his or thine.
At which time, you and your dead husband Gray were factions for the house of Lancaster, and Rivers, so were you. Was not your husband in Margaret's battle at St. Albans slain? Let me put in your mind, if you forgot, what you have been ere what you are now, what I have been, and what I am.
A murderous villain, and so still thou art. I can no longer hold my patience.
Hear me, you brainly pirates!
villain, do not turn away.
Foul, wrinkled witch. What meanest thou, my sight? Wert thou not banished on pain of death?
I was, but I do find more pain and banishment than death can be here by my abode. A husband and a son now owes to me, and now a kingdom, all of you allegiance. Sorrow that I have by right is yours, and the pleasures that you usurp are mine.
So just as God to right the innocent.
Oh, 'twas the foulest deed to slay that babe, the most merciless was ever heard of.
Tyrants themselves wept when it was reported.
No man but prophesied revenge for it.
What were you snarling all before I came, ready to catch each other by the throat, and turn now all of your hatred on me? That Henry's death, my lovely Edward's death, their kingdom's loss, my local banishment, could all but answer for that peevish brat. If not by war, by serf that die your king, as ours by murder, to make him a king. Edward, thy son, is now Prince of Wales, untimely in his youthful death of violence. Thyself a queen, for me that was a queen. Outlive thy glory, of thy wretched self. And after many lengthened hours of grief, die neither mother, wife, nor England's queen. Buckingham Rivers, you were standers by, and so were you, Lord Hastings. My son Edward was stabbed with bloody daggers. Ah! God, I pray thee that none of you may live your natural age.
Has made thy charm, thou hateful withered hag?
And may not be stay, dog, for thou shalt hear me. Thy friends suspect we're traitors when thou livest, and take ye traitors for thy dearest friends. No sleep, close up that deadly eye of thine, unless it be while some tormenting dream affrights thee with the hell of ugly devils. Thou elvish moth, abortive, rooting hog, thou detesting
Margaret.
Richard!
Ha!
I called thee not?
I cried thee mercy, but I thought it was thou that called me all those bitter names.
Why, so I did, but I looked for no reply. Oh, let me make a period to thy curse.
'Tis done by me, and ends in Margaret.
Thus you have breathed your curse upon yourself.
Poor painted queen. Vain flourish in my portion. Why strewest sugar on that bottled spider, whose deadly web thou didst dare thee about? Fool! Fool! Thou west and night to kill thyself. The time will come when thou shalt wish for me to help thee curse that poisonous, hunchback toad.
All spoken woman, end thy frantic curse, lest in thy heart thou movest our patience.
Shame upon you, you have all moved mine.
Dispute not with her. She is lunatic.
Have done for shame. Sure.
Urge neither charity nor shame to me. And charitably with me have you dealt, and shamefully by you my hopes are butchered.